Time for baseball now from AT&T Park in San Francisco. It's the home opener of this new season between the Miami Marlins and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next, into the box is the leadoff hitter Cameron Maybin, and we are ready for baseball.
Cameron Maybin.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
And a fastball just a bit up. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Hernandez patrolling center makes the play, one out. Stepping into the box, Lewis Bronson. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit on the ground to third. Up with it is Longoria. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolled him right through him here. 2 away now. In now, JT Realmuto. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. No problem over there for the baby giraffe belt, and that ends. Now batting, Gorkys Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gorkys Hernandez.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Coming to the plate now, Andrew McCutchen. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Hernandez is on his way home. And the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball one. For McCutchen, that's his first double on the year. And here's a fastball in for strike one. 91 miles an hour that time. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Maybin racing back, but it stays in the park and caroms off archway number 3. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Standing in, Evan Longoria. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maybin on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there. So digging in now, Buster Posey. They've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Driven nicely into the gap. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. And he is into second base with an RBI double. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. From the stretch. And that's in there. Base hit. Posey rounds third and is digging for the plate. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in now, Austin Slater. First shot. For him here with a couple of righties. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Coming to the plate now, Alan Henson. He represents the 8th man to bat here in the first with 4 runs already on the board. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
And I believe a balk is going to be issued here as he never came fully set. And now what else could go wrong this inning? The 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And Castro will put this one away for route number 2. Now at the plate, Madison Bumgarner. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This is a pivotal inning right here and a pivotal at bat for me. I mean, you already got runs on the board. You got a chance here now with 2 outs. You get a big hit.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Now at the plate, Scott Van Slyke. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Baseman number 33.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit to short. Crawford's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Settling in now, Jose Bautista, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, but quick hands over there at third as he takes it for the second out.
Batting 6.
Into the box now, Starlin Castro. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Gorkys Hernandez. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Left side. And he's retired here, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Bautista ranging back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Hard on the ground toward short. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit extends the inning for Evan Longoria next. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in. Striding into the box, Brian Anderson. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. And he gets ahead 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
And that misses 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Line towards center field. Hernandez is there, and he has it for the first out. So striding forward now, Miguel Rojas. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that slider's almost in the dirt. Now a ball popped up, but room and foul ground for the catcher Posey. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Catcher.
Digging in, Caleb Smith. Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Posey.
Hit back up the middle. Rojas over to his left. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Now in the box, Brandon Crawford. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. The 0-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance. Austin Slater. And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
And he's 2 for 2 as he's in there with a double. Alan Hansen the next to bat. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Alan Hansen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And now a balk is going to be called here. He didn't wait till he got set, and that may make things a little easier for them to score that run. He moves up to third now with 2 away. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. He is out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 1 thus
Leading
far.
off for Miami, the right fielder, number 9.
First
Cameron
pitch of the at-bat
Maybin.
on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up. Ball 1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Here's the pitch. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-1 on its way. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty. 2-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch. Clearly looking for a fastball.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Grounded back up the middle. And the Marlins have their first hit of the game. Striding in, Lewis Bronson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Lewis Bronson.
And a ball 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On to first, and they get the double play.
Catcher, JT.
First delivery to him on the way. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And this will find the heart of Triples Alley out near the 421 sign. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Scott Van Slyke. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Scott Van Slyke.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now the 0-1. Just short, hit hard. There is Crawford. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. As stepping up now, Madison Bumgarner. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Number 40.
Here's a blooper out toward left center. Bautista coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. Riding in once again, Gorkys Hernandez. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bronson is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Chopped weakly to the left. They'll force it up to second, and they do get the out there. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Played on the backhand. He'll send it on to Casper. Into the box, Jose Bautista. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater is after it. 1 away. Here's Starlin Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Starlin Castro.
Skied into straightaway right. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Brian Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Digging in, Miguel Rojas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Miguel Rojas.
Here's the first pitch to him. In the air to right center. McCutchen on the move. He can't get there as it falls in. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Stepping into the box, Caleb Smith. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hard hit ball to second. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Evan Longoria.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Here's Buster Posey now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. And hang on, it looks like a balk will be called here, and that's going to move the runner up 90 feet to third with still nobody out. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. Another one sent foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strike.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Here's a swing and a ground ball. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Crawford rounds the bag at first, looking for second. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double. Digging in and looking for more,
Now batting,
Austin
left
Slater.
fielder,
He doubled
Austin
earlier and carries a 2-for-2
Slater.
line into this appearance. Hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Up next for the
Alan
Giants,
Hansen the next to
second
bat.
baseman.
He started out the
Alan
evening 0-for-2 so far.
Hansen.
First pitch coming, here it is. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. 1-0 count, here it is. Fouled straight back. 5 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. Here's Castro for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Ready for another shot now. Madison Bumgarner. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to left field. Bautista has a read on it, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Number 9, Cameron Maybin.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batting, center
Ready
fielder,
for another chance? Lewis Bronson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That
swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. In to score the runner from third. And the second run will come across as well, so they're on the board at least. It's 6-2 now. Digging in once again, Scott Van Slyke. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Van Slyke.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 6-3 contest.
Left fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Bautista 0 for 2 on his line thus far. High in the air out towards shallow right. McCutchen is under it. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Liner toward right center. And Castro's got himself a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Ready for another shot now. Brian Anderson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a shot out to right center field. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Castro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he will score as well. And he is in at third with a 2-run triple.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Miguel Rojas, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose.
On the ground to third. On to first, and there are 2 down. Settling in now. Caleb Smith. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Johnny Giavotella will get the call here.
Giavotella
sends that one out of play for strike 1. 5 runs, 10 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Ground ball left side. Longoria's got it. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to. Teheran Guerrero will come on in relief as he'll make his second.
Number 72.
Ready once again, Gorky Hernandez. He'll lead it off. As we start the home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Maben moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Bronson. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. At the plate, Lewis Bronson,
center fielder,
ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. So striding in, JT Realmuto bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning. Here's Scott Van Slyke. Singled home a run in his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump. And one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Evan Longoria.
Line, but speared on a hop. And on one pitch, he's retired. Now at the plate, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Giants.
Striding in,
Left
Austin
fielder,
Slater.
Austin
He's got 3 hits,
Slater.
including a double
Your
to this
attention,
point.
please. Now pitching for the Marlins. Number 25.
Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. On the ground to the left side. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch. Stepping up now, Jose Bautista. He'll
Leading
start
off for
things out
Miami.
for us here in inning
Left
number
fielder,
8.
Jose Bautista.
Sam
Your
Dyson
attention, please.
will come on in relief
Now
as he'll
pitching for
make
the
his
Giants,
second appearance of the season
Number
so
49,
far.
Sam Dyson.
Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit. So very quickly here, the potential tying run is aboard to start the 8th. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
The batter, number 14.
Here's Starlin
Second
Castro.
baseman.
He reached on a single
Starlin
last time and later
Castro.
wound up scoring. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2. Swing, and he gets under this one as it's hit in the air to shallow center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Now batting. Third
So
baseman.
coming to the plate,
Brian
Anderson. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little.
And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Swung on. Missed. 2-1. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
The 3-2 one more time. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting.
Ready now,
attention,
Miguel
please.
Rojas. He was a
Pinch hitting
ground
for
out
Miami.
victim last time
Number
up.
one.
Number 1 will come on to pinch hit here. Tony
pitching for
Watson
the Giants.
is out from the
Number
bullpen now as he'll
33,
make his first appearance here on the season.
Watson.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ground ball sent back up the middle. There's one. On to Belt, but it won't be in time as they just settle for 1. Coming to the plate
The
now,
pitcher,
Junichi. Chitazawa.
Your attention,
And he's
please.
getting his first plate
Pinch
appearance
hitting
here
for
in the
Miami.
8th after entering
Number
off the
32.
bench just.
Derek Dietrich.
And a whiff at a good slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. From the belt. Kicks and deals. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Slater on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the go-ahead run will score from third as they've taken the lead here in the late going.
Number 9.
Here's Cameron Maybin.
Cameron Maybin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short. Crawford fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side. Nate Jones is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom.
Number 65.
Alan Hansen the next. To bat.
Jones.
Squared that one up just a little late.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
And this is swung on and bounced out to the shortstop, Castro. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. The pitcher, Tony Watson, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Joe Pennick will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Hit well on the ground to first. One there. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Striding into the box, Gorky Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Pitch on the way. Weak chopper up the line. But it gets foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Corey Guerin is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1.
Corey Guerin.
Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Chopped foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. In the dirt. Did he go around? Yes, he did. Posey gathers it, but the batter's going to take first easily after striking out. Into the box now, JT Realmuto, and he'll complete the cycle if he can blast one over the wall here. To third. Longoria's there. The second for 1. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
The
So
first baseman,
stepping in,
number 33.
Scott Van Slyke. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Justin Bour will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Slater is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Kyle Barraclough is the man called on to close this one.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Miami, number 46.
Hard hit ball towards the hole, and McCutchen has himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Justin Bour.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 4-1.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Hit hard toward first, and he'll take it to the bag for the out, and there's your unassisted double play. Giants down to their final out now. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the tops player of the game.
And he was
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. It's the home opener of this new season between the LA Dodgers and the San Francisco Giants. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Yasiel Puig swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hernandez is after it. 1 out. Stepping up now, Chris Taylor. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Shot back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. So here's Matt Kemp now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball. So striding forward now, Gorky Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Gorky Hernandez.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Harold, you look at this Dodgers team as they enter play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, he's clearly in protect mode. 0-2. Good job of holding up right there.
And strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away. Here's Andrew McCutchen now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Ryu steps into his windup. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Peterson ranging back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll. In now, Corey Bellinger. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Corey Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Slater has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Here's Jock Peterson now.
Center fielder, Jock Peterson.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now to the plate, Justin Turner. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1, here it comes. Weak roller right side. Bends down and he barehands it. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Evan Longoria. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Longoria.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Here's Buster Posey now, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Peterson ranging back at the track, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Into the box, Brandon Crawford, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig racing back, and it's gone into the arcade section. Now at the plate, Austin Slater.
Left fielder, Austin Slater.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's safe.
Alan Hansen the next to bat. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now the 0-1. Lifted into center field. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Stepping into the box, Chris Stratton. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. High in the air out to center field. Peterson is there now, and he has it. Two gone. Striding in once again, Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. This pitch is popped up. Seager is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
On the ground up the middle. That's a hit. The first in this game for the Dodgers. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a stoppage as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. Here's the first pitch to him. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one.
Boy, man, I tell you, that looked like a good pitch right there. That looked like that pitch was in the zone. He just missed it.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. This is in the air to left field. Slater on the move. One away. Digging in, Hyunjin Ryu. And with a runner already in scoring position and one away, he is likely not to be bunting here. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike one. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Hyunjin Ryu goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Yasiel Puig is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
He goes up the ladder on the fastball and pops this one up. Seager backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping up to the plate, Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. The cutter runs outside, ball one. One out, nobody on. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. And here's a ball hit in the air. Seager onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Chris Taylor.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game, and that's why he's having such great success. Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Heading out toward shallow right. McCutchen is under it. One down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Kemp comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw in time at first for route number 2. So coming to the plate, Corey Belanger. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's cut on and missed 0-1. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error in the ballgame for the Dodgers to this point. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Longoria will make the catch to retire the side. Here's Buster Posey now. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Catcher, Buster Posey.
Just got a piece up the line. To his right, Turner. And the throw almost got away there, but a nice play to reach up and glove it and then come straight down on the bag as they record the first out of the inning. Brandon Crawford comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground left side. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. Digging in for his second at bat, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Alan Hansen the next to bat. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at bat. It's ball 1. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Stratton. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Swing and a liner. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Popped up. Taylor is there for it. And that's the 3rd out. Here's Jock Peterson now. He's 0 for
Leading
1
off
thus
for the
far.
Dodgers, center fielder, Jock
He takes
Peterson.
it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Gone to lead off the inning. Into the box now, Justin Turner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Justin Turner.
Hit sharply on the ground. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Now batting, Yasmani Grandal.
Yasmani
1 run in and 1
Grandal.
gone so far this inning. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. And it goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's off the left field wall. At the plate, Corey Seager.
The batter,
0 for
number
1
5.
for him here in this
Second
one.
baseman,
Here comes the first
Corey
pitch. Very
Seager.
weakly on the ground. Runner at first here, 1 man out.
D-Rod.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And that misses 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
The
So
pitcher,
striding
number
in,
99.
Hyunjin Ryu.
Hyunjin
He'll look to bounce back
Ryu.
after striking out his last time up. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1 strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. To right field. McCutchen is under it, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Gorkys Hernandez. No
Leading
hits
out for the
in 2
Giants.
trips to the plate for him in the
Center
ball
fielder,
game.
Gorkys Hernandez.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Digging in once again,
Now batting,
Andrew McCutchen.
right
He's
fielder,
0 for 2 thus
Andrew
far in this one.
McCutchen.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1 now to McCutchen.
D-Rod.
1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there. Ready on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Gloved by Taylor. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Digging in now, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed up a little high. Here it comes, 1-0. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Kemp has a read on it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he's safe. In is the third baseman, Evan
Up next for the
Longoria.
Giants,
Comes in 1 for
third
2
baseman,
with that home run he hit
Evan
earlier.
Longoria.
Here comes the first pitch. Favorable call in there for a strike. 0-1 pitch on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard liner to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Ready once again,
Now batting,
Buster Posey.
the catcher,
He started
number
out the
28,
evening 0 for 2 so far.
Buster Posey.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. Backhanded. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 66.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And no one will get this one. He just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Yasiel Puig becomes the first out of the inning. Belt might try to make a play on it. We're in the 6th inning now of a 4-2 ball game. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw gets him, 2 down. So here's Matt Kemp now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Puig will get there as he takes care of this one for a long out. Number 1.
Austin Slater.
Out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 on the curveball. 0-2.
That's a pretty good break right there, breaking all the way across the zone. Now it's a little dangerous. He gets to see that ball a long time, but man, that's a nasty snapdragon hook right there.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Second baseman,
Ryu's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Ready for another chance. Chris Stratton. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Taylor ranging into the outfield, and that retires the side. Digging in once again, Corey Belanger. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Belanger.
Squared that one up just a little late. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Posey's got it, but the throw is late, and he's aboard after the strikeout. Digging in and looking for more, Jock Peterson. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Ground ball right side. Fielded cleanly by Belt to second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Justin Turner.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Yasmani Grandal. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Posey gathers it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Striding in once again, Gorky Hernandez. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Gorky Hernandez.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Right fielder.
Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard, but foul. 7th inning here at the ballpark. 4-2 our score. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Lifted in the air out to center field. Peterson has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson giving chase. He makes the play. A great catch. Digging in, Corey Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Corey Seager.
Hit hard down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. At the plate, Hyunjin Ryu. Max Muncy will come on a pinch hit here in a big spot. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both the left-hander and the right-hander get loose. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. That misses. 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 1-2. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a line drive into center field. It's a base hit, and that's going to bring in the run from third, and just like that, it's back to a 1-run ball game.
The right fielder.
And now is Yasiel Puig. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And now a stoppage here as it looks like a balk has been called. And indeed, they're going to say he never came fully set before starting for the plate. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Shortstop, Chris
Chop
Taylor.
foul over towards the coaching box. Here's the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Muncy is digging for home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-4 game. So a runner at first now with one away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. So striding forward now, Corey Belanger. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left field. Slater is there, and the inning is over. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. Ready once again. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose.
Here's a high pop-up. Turner is there for it. One out. Stepping in, Buster Posey. He was a double play victim last time around. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Late that time for a strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number two.
The shortstop, number
Coming
35.
to the plate now, Brandon Crawford. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Over to have a look at it here is Kemp, but this is well back into the grandstand, a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet. Stepping into the box, Austin Slater.
Left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Slater.
Grounded back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Long throw to third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Alan Hansen, the next to bat. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Kemp is there now to put this one away for the third out. Standing in, Jock Peterson. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Will Smith will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball. Ball game tied until the bottom half. Logan Forsythe. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Line to the right side. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swinging a soft liner in time to first, and there are 2 away. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for Austin Barnes. Will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now.
And the throw is in time to get him to return. Stepping up now, Will Smith. He'll start things out here.
Pitcher, Will Smith.
Joe Penn is up off the bench to lead it off as the possible winning run here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Line towards center field, and the pinch hitter is retired here, 1 away. Now batting, Borges Hernandez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Weed coming on, but he won't get there. It falls in. So coming to the plate, Andrew McCutchen. Kenley Jansen is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now playing center field.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
In my opinion, there is no one in this bullpen that relishes a moment like this on the mound other than this guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Tony Watson takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. Here's Corey Seager. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Giovanni Soto will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 21, Giovanni Soto.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. In now is Yasiel Puig, looking to change his fortunes here. 0-for-4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Henson ranging into shallow right. He's there to make. Adam Liberatore comes on to start the
Now
whole.
pitching for Los Angeles.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Shot towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Here's Buster Posey now, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Puig going back on it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The shortstop.
At the
number
plate,
35.
Brandon Crawford. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Well, they've got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And he strikes him out to retire the side. Digging in and looking for more, Chris Taylor. He'll kick things off here in the 11th.
Shortstop. Chris Taylor.
And this is fouled back and out of play. The 0-1 pitch to third. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out.
Now batting.
So here's Matt Kemp now. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. In tight with the slider, 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. Throw on to first takes care of Kemp as he's turned away for the second out.
First baseman number
Digging in
35.
once again, Corey Belanger.
Belanger.
Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. Digging in to try it again, Austin Slater. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. This is line to left. Kemp has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1. Alan Hansen the next to bat. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Hernandez is in pursuit. 2 gone. Standing in now, the pitcher, Tony Watson. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Nick Hundley will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Nick Hundley.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hernandez is there to make the catch, and that Hunter Strickland gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning.
60.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He'll lead things off now as we play inning number 12. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
A little bouncer. Another 1-2 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he will reach down to put this one away. Good job of hanging with it there for the first out.
Third baseman.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Not too often do you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He's 0-for-1 thus far. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. McCutchen shading to his right. Makes the catch. Striding in once again, Gorkys Hernandez. He singled his last time up. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Pedro Baez takes the ball here. Here's the first pitch. Andrew McCutchen stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Pedro Baez.
The 0-1. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Belanger in foul ground makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0-for-4 with an RBI in this one. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0. Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Drilled right back up the middle. A step on the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Now to the plate, Pedro Baez, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
The pitcher, number 52, Pedro.
Cold strike at the letters. 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And there's ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A tough one to lay off, called a strike. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Yasiel Puig trying to avoid the dreaded hat trick here. He's 0-for-5 all told. McCutchen racing back, and it's off the second archway. And he is into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run. Ready for another shot now, Chris Taylor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. The 0-1. Hit in the air to center field. Hernandez is there, 2 gone. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. So a runner at second, 2 down now. And stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. Hit hard to third, right at the third baseman. Ready for another chance? Buster Posey attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Kemp is calling for it. Makes the play, 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now batting.
Striding in, Austin Slater.
Austin Slater.
Here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
There's one. Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Shot back up the middle. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
The pitcher, number 16.
Standing in now, the pitcher, Hunter Strickland. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. Pablo Sandoval will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Hernandez ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a